Hello, and welcome back to the arcade. My name is Sean, as always, and as you can see clearly, I've done a little bit of work. We finally finished the fields in the very beginning area, and Gold Ridge now actually lives up to its name. We also did a little bit of detailing throughout the whole world, and as well as did a little bit of decorating. Still a lot more that I need to do in the city. Working on the marketplace and getting details down on there. I also need to place down some NPCs and others to get the quest lines done. And the quest for this area is pretty simple. When you arrive from either direction and get to the city, they each have you get sent to either Rustboro Keep or to Longstrom HQ. And both of those are going to have quests to go about the city, investigate strange sightings, and these bookshops that I've placed throughout the city. I believe there's 3 or 4 now. Yes, 3. And while investigating those bookshops, they're going to end up finding notes and secret messages scrolled throughout it. And those messages are going to lead them out to the lumberyard. And there will be a single NPC back here. I haven't made them yet. That I have to kill. Who will then actually maybe interrogate. Maybe a lumberyard worker they'll interrogate and arrest instead of kill. I like that more. So they'll interrogate and arrest the NPC that's back here working at the lumberyard. And he's going to spill the beans about the army and the plans for the army that's sitting there and summoning more and more. Really Magnificent just logged in. Let me go check online in just a second. They're using this portal to summon undead, and as soon as the Dwarven Waystone, and we need to come up with a name for this light that the castle gives off, the fake sun that it has powering. If you have an idea for that, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. We do need to name that, whatever that power is. But as soon as that goes down, the army will attack. That's what they find from here, is after they kill the cultist, which we also need a name for him, he has a note on him saying that they're ready for the attack and they'll commence it immediately. And they're going to bring that back to the castle to talk to someone, and they're going to get sent into the sewers. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're building a dungeon. I'm super excited because I actually have not done this a whole lot. I've messed with it a little bit, but I haven't actually built a full-on dungeon. This was before I stopped playing. Actually, the update right before I stopped playing the last time. So, I'm very interested to see what we can come up with for our sewer tunnels. Let's go on in. We'll let the game play on the outside so we can work on this. Actually, let's build a dungeon. Okay. So, interior looks really... So you can really decorate the insides of this thing. Okay. And then... layout, exits, dungeon tiles. We definitely want sewers. Okay. Is that the entrance? No. Okay. Interesting. So that's how you add different rooms. We have... does it tell us? These are like jungle ruins. Yeah, you got like greenery growing onto the inside. And desert. Very cool. Definitely have to make a dungeon with that. Dungeon. Some sort of old abandoned mine. From the looks of it. Okay. Like a mine shaft. This is a cavern. A mansion of some sort. Mine shaft. What about this one? Some sort of... looks like just the inside of a building. Almost like a palace. Is that all of them? So we have 6 different types. Interesting. Let's go ahead and delete all of that. Okay. Go ahead and delete all this too. So it looks like we can add rooms with these boxes. We can't actually draw our own. Okay. Well then, that's off grid. Let's go. Make that into a long hallway. We can change. Oh, that's perfect. As being like the entrance. Do I need to put an entrance? It's doors. Boss doors. Okay. So we put big ass gates on it. We'll definitely be using those. Probably that. You can give keys for the boss doors, keys for regular doors, treasure chests for people to pick up and loot. Of course, we have our monsters, elite monsters, and bosses. Paint. Oh. What do you swirl? Or water. Can I change it to more murky? Yeah, we go like brown. Eee. Starfield, okay. Swirl. Open like that. Middle blue. It's a little too bright. Okay. $1,000 for a door? Holy crap. That puts more dungeon taps. Okay. Sewer entrance. Cavern entrance. Sewer entrance. Okay. Okay, interesting. I feel like these are too close together. Right here. Let's get our entrance in. Definitely gonna go with the sewer theme. Put that right there. This is service entry. Service elevator. Put it in the wrong spot, but that's fine. Sewers. Repairs. Okay. So they come into this long hallway. I feel like we don't have them fight in that first hallway. This is their setup hallway, right? And then the first room. Auto pop percentage. We can change the colors too, if we want to. It's like green for the walls, gray for the muck. Don't really see the orange. There's the oranges. Brown. I kind of like the colors actually. I like the color palette we're kind of working with. Maybe make the green into more of a gray. It's not that. Oh, the gray is the ground. Okay. So then, would this make the walls gray? Aha! Oh, I kind of like the green more. Remember what the green was? Oh my god, it was not bad. Oh, looks like we're redoing it. I think that will be our first dungeon. I like it. It gives us a little bit of room to work with. I'll go ahead and make a couple more edits to the dungeon's layout. A few changes just for how it looks, and then we'll get back into the monsters and populating it. Okay. What was that? Lou the Magnificent has died. Let's go check in on Rue real quick. We'll come back to the dungeon in just a second. Rue, where are you at? You're still in the main area. What quest are you doing? With friend named Gabriel. Not in a party yet. What quest do you have? The fate of Artisan Reach and help hold the line. Inventory. You got 5 gold. Lots of loot to sell. Some vendor trash. You are saved for your next subscription. Well, let's go ahead and help him out. Does he need a heal? Oh, he doesn't even need a heal. Okay. Is level 2. Let's play for a little bit. So he finishes. Has he not been to a... Oh. He has yet to be to a class trainer. We're gonna fix this. Well, hopefully he fixes it. Because I don't know about walking him all the way over to Redcliffe. Yeah, he's reached level 2. He's still in the starting area. Check back in on him every now and again. Hopefully he finds himself a class trainer here soon. But let's get back to this. So they'll come in, have a little bit of fighting. Goodbye, Rue. Have a little bit of fight. Their first fight here. A little bit of treasure. And there'll be a fight along this path. And then 2 packs in here. Maybe 3. Packs in here. Optional pack here with treasure. And the 2 keys will be in these rooms here. And then the bottom of the castle. Hey, there we go. I like that a lot. We'll have to fix that. So, should we make a dungeon-only monster? Let's see. We can go to dungeon design, monsters. We get 2 monsters on this. Okay. We also get a boss monster as well. That's awesome. Codex. Dungeon interface. This codex contains information about how dungeons work. Oh! Okay. Online mode if it has a legal layout, which means it has at least 3 dungeon tiles, an accessible dungeon exit, at least 1 goal, a piece of loot to be collected, or a boss to be defeated. Note that normal and elite monsters do not qualify as goals. Additionally, note that active dungeons will not be used by players unless they are able to form a party first, so the party feature must be enabled. We've done that, even though we had forgotten it for so long. To complete a dungeon in order to defeat the dungeon boss. Engage in epic multi-phase fights. You can edit your bosses. Okay. Well then. We know it's cultists. We know there's undead with the cultists. We know they're gonna have a boss. Who's leading it? Maybe a Death Knight? Or Dark Paladin? Do we start with our boss? So we come in to this room. In this room, there's going to be 2 level 3 skeletons, level 3 zombie, level 4 cultist. Right at that first entrance here. Okay. This will be like the introduction fight. Like, hey, welcome. Here's your first fight. Now, do we add a second fight in the hallway? I almost feel like that room's too big now, seeing how small the monsters are. What if we get... rid of that? It's just a bigger tunnel. Yeah. Go ahead and see. Move them over a little bit. Kind of in the center of the room. One, two, three, maybe 4 zombies? And level 4 cultists. That's a little bit more engaging. In a V pattern too. I'm gonna go through here. I'll go ahead and delete some of these white posts as well. You have your options. You can go through this room. You can go around. Now going around gives you a nice easy fight with 2 skeletons and a berserking harvester golem that's kind of been overtaken by them. And that's the only fight you gotta have over here. In fact, make him an elite golem. Oh, that looks like a boss fight now. So I actually think we will go regular level 4, normal golem. Back here, let's make this cultist an elite. Give him a little bit of a fight. Is he level 4? He's level 3. We don't want level 3. We want level 4. There we go. The lookout. This would be the guy who... Oh, Control Z. This will be the guy who is in charge of looking out, making sure that it is clear for his friends. And this way, we got ourselves a little fight to continue on the rest of the way. And here, however, let's do 2 packs of elites. So we'll have 2 level 3 elite skeletons, a level 4 elite. No. I feel like that's too hard. I feel like that's going to be way too hard for players. So let's go with level 4 normal skeletons. And a zombie goes back. You guys elites. You guys are elites. We want normals. We'll give our elite skeleton a normal level 4 skeletons. Okay. So those 2 in this pack. We'll actually move them. Can we? Oh, does moving make them patrol? How do you get them to patrol? So actually move you here and there. So we'll have a pack there. Put a pack over here. Let's make a new monster just for the dungeon with the power of editing. So I give you the parasitic cadaver. The idea is that there are these parasitic worms that go about and have kind of been sewing together dead bodies. And it is what has given us this amalgamation that drags itself forward with those giant growths coming out of its back. And the beholder eyes were the closest thing I could find to try to get like worms crawling out and wiggling. And then of course a parasitic bug-like head that it's attached to its body. And it's very slow. Has rage, has strength. I think I might give it some more health. Might take it up to 28. If it gets to you, it will kill you. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. Has parasitic injection, which is 4 mana, does 4 health damage over 4 seconds, and slows for 4 seconds. It's on a 4-second cooldown, but has a 0.5-second cast, so they can interrupt it with a stun of some sort. It has a slam, which he uses his 2 appendages in his back to pick up and slam someone if he gets close to him. 3.5 damage on a base attack because he is supposed to be a big, scary creature. Wiggling Death is 5 rage, 2.5 health, and it does 8 damage to a large area within melee range. It's on a 5-second cooldown. It roots in place for 3 seconds and weakens for 3 seconds. It's also got a 1-second cast, so they can interrupt it. And then lastly, Unsettling Visage. The idea is that this thing is so unsettling to look at, the way it moves, the way it's sewn different corpses together to make its host body. And it's coming at you. It's going to cost them 5 mana, but it siphons health, mana, and rage, basically taking your will to fight away because there is no fear effect in the game right now, which would be awesome if we could. I understand why it's not in the game. That is our Parasitic Cadaver. Just make sure one thing. And this will be the first time we see it, so it's going to be like the room boss. Level 4 elite. And yeah, just to give you a little idea. Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. Oh god. That will be the room boss. Oh man. We just want him patrolling back and forth. Hopefully that's how that works. I don't know if that is how the patrols work or not, but let's go ahead and take out that and that one. We'll leave one light up there. So yeah, and we will give him a couple normal skeletons as guards. So the boss fight has him plus the normal skeletons. He has 110 HP. Wandering Mass. Maybe him by himself would be enough of a fight after they do these two. Let's actually make some elite skeletons. Fight over here. Or you can skip all that altogether, come over here, and the speedrunners will come up here and pull the boss, kill the boss, then continue on their way. But I'll go ahead and populate the rest of the dungeon, finish building her up, and once we're all done, I'll show you what we get. So, I've gone ahead and finished everything up, and if I do say so, it does look really cool in here. If you haven't seen the little trailer I just made. They enter, they'll fight through. There's two ways. You can skip this fight altogether. Go around, fight through here. You can skip this room altogether. You have to come down here, come across here and do this room and this room to get the key to unlock both gates to reach Lord Revan. Yes, from Star Wars The Old Republic. Who is a boss with 150 HP almost. Lots of mana. He is a spellcaster. We have not set up the rewards and everything yet, but the basics of the dungeon are done. I do enjoy the fact, the whole idea is that the cult, now that you've kind of figured out what was going on and got the news that they were attacking from the sewer to lower the defenses of the sun that kept the undead back. Well, they're in the sewers where the sun doesn't reach, and they've brought lots of undead with them. And they have someone on watch, and I've taken over the sewers as the maintenance crew. And from there have been poisoning and actually tunneling, making a brand new tunnel into the bottom of the castle, where they have set up a ritual site to perform some sort of magical ritual to either destroy or perhaps even corrupt the sun of Portsole. And he is the architect of it all, Lord Revan. The hand of whatever this death hand group is called. He has been chosen almost by the god of death. We also made these Forsaken Warriors as well for the dungeon. I like them. They look pretty good. This one's called the Gate Watcher. But as for designs, both monsters are completely done. I still need to do the design of the final boss and what he can do. But the parasitic cadaver, with its abilities, is quite a unsettling beast in its own. The Forsaken Warrior has an unholy strike with his sword. Most of his stuff's melee. Death's Grasp, which he has a ranged ability to basically target the soul and siphon life back to him. He has Forsaken Wrath, which is he imbues his blade with unholy energy and crashes it to the ground, causing a shockwave around him. And it does a little bit of damage while also weakening, causing more damage from other effects. And then he has Death's Protection, which is a 30-second cooldown, 5-second cast time, so they can stun him out of it. It empowers himself with the God of Death, reducing all damage dealt to the target by 65% for 20 seconds. So they are going to be quite tanky, especially the elites. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what happens with this. I will end up working on the boss for, as you can see, there are a whole attack patterns you can set up. We still need to make his abilities. We'll probably end up doing what is it, 6 per side, probably 8 abilities for this guy, and just really make him a menace. I want this to be a challenge because this is actually one of the lieutenants, I should say, one of hand-picked, chosen for this mission by our big bad, to come and snuff out what would be the last light on this world. And your characters, our characters, are the ones that are going to stop it. I'll probably end up finishing making up the boss and everything on stream. This dungeon's layout and everything looks awesome. I really enjoyed this. This dungeon looks amazing in my personal opinion. I really like what they've done here. I am curious how hard this is going to be and how much balancing we'll need to do. But we will see just how well our players can handle this challenge, and if I need to make it a little bit easier on them or not. But yeah, our first dungeon pretty much completed. That is an awesome system. Now, the Solius Isles is pretty much finished. Besides finishing the boss and a little bit of detail work that needs to be done in the actual city itself of Portsole and some of the outside lying areas, we're ready to venture forth onto the new land. We even have our docks already pre-built and ready to go. I'm thinking we're going to have one here and a landing area here. I just haven't decided if I'm in love with this landmass or not. But yeah. What do you guys think we should do next? Maybe a desert area or a swamp? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to unlock a new character class, perhaps a new tank class we can set up. And if you want your name added to any character as well. Thank you, as always, for coming to the arcade. And if you're still here, why don't you hit that like button and subscribe? It really does help us out a lot. Have a good night.